What's going on, guys? Mr. Goldenspurs bringing you a Madden commentary, and as you can see from the comment below, give this guy a Broncos gameplay. This man needs a Broncos gameplay. And you know what? I'm gonna hook you up, man. I really appreciate that you watch my videos. I really appreciate that you watch them and like them and you comment, and it means a lot to me. So, and if you want some Broncos gameplay, I'm gonna hook you up, man. So I'm gonna try and get some Broncos gameplay for you. And we're having to go against the Ravens, and that right there is a very, very, very tough team to go against. And no disrespect to you, but the Broncos and Patriots may be in the same boat for me. It's just a team I really just don't play well with. I mean, the Broncos have a top 5 quarterback. I mean, as far as the game of Madden and accuracy goes, they have good blocking. They have decent receivers, decent tight ends, decent running game, very strong linebacking core, a dominant tight end, couple good linemen. If you can mix around with some linebackers in there, you're definitely good at things like that. But I don't know. They just don't play well with me. But, we're going to try and get you a gameplay anyway, see if we can get you a win with the Broncos going against the Ravens, who are such a dominant team. And on 3rd and 7, he backs up, and I'm sorry, son, but no soup for you. We get an interception right in his very first drive, putting us in great territory here. And this is where I may struggle with the Broncos. They don't have I don't know. I just can't get an identity with them. It's like I don't run the ball well with them. I don't pass the ball well with them. I kind of struggle a little bit on offense, and you'll see throughout the game what I'm talking about. Right here a second ago, we called a play action thinking he was going to run commit. That's exactly what we get. And we end up throwing a 2-yard touchdown. So far, one possession for me, 7 points. One possession for him, no soup for you. So we're up 7-0. And as always, I love to mention this, we get ball back at halftime. So we always got that extra possession in our back pocket. Ray Rice right here with a little wiggle to the left. He ends up breaking daylight. And that man is very, very fast. And he ends up scoring a touchdown, and he gives me the middle finger right there. So we got a tie game, 7-7. And again, you're going to see me points in the game where I don't run the ball at all. There's points where I don't pass the ball at all. I'm just trying to figure out what it is I need to do with the Broncos to get a good offensive game plan. Right there, you see we got the speedy running back in over McGahee just to get that little edge and that 94 speed. 3rd and 11, we drop back, and the outpost was absolutely destroying him. Whenever I decided to pass, I definitely had my most success doing that. We try the screenplay and we get nothing. 2nd and 10, we drop back and we're looking to see if we can find anybody open. And we go to the outpost again and we get a first down. And, right there we go over the top. I felt like he should have had it, but he ends up falling off his hands. So we got a 2nd and 10. We drop back. We're looking. We go to the left to the outpost. That time it was covered. And, but we get the first down anyways. Right here, we end up going to McGahee, who I put in the fullback position, and we end up scoring a touchdown. So far, so good. 2 possessions, we're up 14-0. What am I complaining about? Talking about I don't got an identity with them. Who needs an identity when you're scoring every drive, right? So we're up 14-7 so far, and so far, so good. If I can score consistently on the Ravens, I definitely feel like I'm going to be in a good position to win, because I definitely think that when you get the Ravens, you don't think, I'm going to score 100 points. I think you get the Ravens thinking I got Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Nada, Suggs, just such a dominant defense. And if I can score on this defense, man, it's definitely going to boost my confidence up and hopefully his down. And maybe he can make some mistakes on offense. Right there, he goes to the out route, but he ends up dropping a 3rd and inches, fullback dive, just sneaking over the first down. But we got a holding penalty, so we run that back. My controller vibrated, son. I felt that. So we got a 3rd and 10. I'm sorry, son, but don't test the user. He's so disrespectful. Somebody, please, give this man a link to my channel. Did he not see the PSN he was going against? Don't test the user, son. It's not going to end up in a good play. So we end up picking up. We are up 21-7. And now we feel like we can possibly blow this guy out. With a couple of more stops and a couple of more scores, this game is going to get out of hand real fast. But I really feel like he knows what he's doing. He definitely had some skills. I felt like he just had a couple of mistakes. And once the game progressed, I felt like, okay, he definitely knows what he's doing. At this point, I thought I was going to blow him out. But as the game was going, I was like, okay, he knows what he's doing. You know, he's pretty decent. He just definitely made some mistakes. And hopefully it was one mistake too much so we can go away with this victory. Even though I know it's not going to be easy because I don't expect to score every every possession on the Ravens. They're just too tough. Right here, we got into a 3rd and 8. Goes outside the pocket a little bit. Ends up throwing and we knock it down. So he ends up settling for a field goal. So it's 21-10. And we get ball back at halftime. So if we score here, get ball back at halftime, score again, that's it. He's done, son. Stick a fork at him. He's done. So hopefully we can go ahead and make this happen. And again, this is where I felt like I started to struggle a little bit on offense. I tried to run just to kill some clock, but running on the Ravens is just it's not easy. Right there, we try a screenplay. We absolutely get shut down. 3rd and 13, and right there we go to the outpost again. This man is having trouble stopping it, but I'm not having trouble calling it. No, sir. If you can't stop it, neither am I. Right there, we go to the flat routes, and we got a 2nd and 6, definitely manageable 2nd down. We go to the right, and we end up converting for the 1st down. And right here we go. Oh, whoa, that was an ugly pass. That was ugly. Off our back foot. That was definitely a mistake. Right here, we go to the right, and we end up getting stopped. This Ravens defense is really, really tough to move on, man. Trust me. I don't even need to let you guys know how tough this defense is. 3rd and 9. I felt like it was going to be a pick by him, so I'm trying to, finagle users when actuality, he messed up the users, and if I left my guy alone, I would have caught it. I took him out of position. My users is only good on defense, man. I never bragged about my offensive users. Right here, we end up going into the halftime, so we're feeling good. We're up 11 points. We got ball, and we're going to try and kill the clock. We're going to try to run the ball and make him keep away from it. But first play, I tried to call a play action thinking maybe I could catch him off guard because I felt like he should be expecting the run. Right here, again, the out route again. And we are just absolutely abusing this defense with it. Here we are finally running the ball, even though I said that was going to be my game plan. 2nd and 8. How do you drop that? That was in your hands, Thomas. Come on, man. You got to come down with that. You shouldn't have had the popcorn before the game, son. I know you've seen, what's that movie name with Adam Sandler? What is the movie name with the guy? I shouldn't have had that popcorn. He wanted to be quarterback. They in jail. They play in the mud. And Chris Berman was there with the Indian dude. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What is the name of it? Longest Yard. There we go. I know you've seen The Longest Yard. Thomas, don't have the popcorn before the game, son. So right here we got a 3rd and 5. He drops back, and we played quarter D's a lot. And right there, we switch over to the cover 2, and we get an interception right there. And right here was such a mistake. Instead of wiggling, I should have went straight, but I ended up fumbling. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Rage level 100. Why did I try to do a quick little wiggle to get away from him? I should have just continued to win straight. I was mad. Unbelievable. But he's on the 1 yard line. And, man, let me tell you, I was pissed off. I'm not going to lie. I face palmed twice. But we get a review and it ends up getting overturned. And we were very excited about that. I was like, cursing myself out. And then it turns out, hey, those are the replacement refs. Somebody get these refs out of here. They're making mistakes in Madden too. Because there's no update yet. We still got the replacement refs up in Madden. So they make a mistake. And unfortunately, we don't score a touchdown. But we still get 3 points on the board. And that's way better than turning the ball over on the 1 yard line. So we're up 2 touchdowns officially. And he's definitely in a point where he has to pass the ball a lot. So I stuck in quarters a lot. Try to get my best man-to-man personnel on the field. And so far the game has been doing good. He goes back to the same play that he threw an interception on previously. Why? I don't know. He went back to the same play and so did I. And it's that cover 4 because he was doing out routes. Right there he goes right over the middle. Nice pass. And he ends up converting, moving the chain. So, he definitely has life. He's not out of this ball game whatsoever. I always feel like that defense is going to come through at one point or another. At least that's what I think when I got them. Right there, he tries to go over the top, but he throws another interception. No soup for you. Our 3rd interception of the game. And is that 3 or was that 4? I don't know, man. He's passing to me a lot. Let's say that. Right here at the end of the 3rd quarter, we do a quick little check down. And the 4th quarter begins. And now, as you can see, I definitely want to kill the clock. So we do a nice toss play. But we get a good gain off of that, and right here he ends up conceding. He just figures, you know, game's over at this point. So he ends up sending a concede, and we end up accepting. So yeah, man, I'm glad. Hopefully you watch this, man. Don't leave a request, and I'm not gonna get a comment from you another like a week later. That's just disrespectful. But hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay, man. No doubt, I'm gonna look out for my people who look out for me. You want some Broncos gameplay, man? There it is. We end up coming away with the victory with "Don't Test the User." So far so good, man. We're doing good, and yeah, that's it, man. Let me know what you guys would like to see as far as gameplay, what teams and things like that in the comment section. If you guys want to challenge, you know, if somebody has an idea that you like, go ahead and thumb up the comment. You know, whatever comment gets thumbed up the most, I'll go ahead and do. I want to thank you guys for checking out the live commentary. I know the videos are long. Trust me, it's like an hour. That's why I don't do live commentary that much, because I'm like, who really is going to have the time to truly sit for an hour and listen to this annoying voice that long? But I got really great feedback, man. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. And as always, man, it's your boy Goldsport signing out. Check out my 2K video. It's in the annotation, and it's also in the description, man. Check it out. And I'm out, man. Peace. Give it to me, baby.